being proactive is really going to reduce the risk of even becoming a victim of a data breach or cyber attack. It's also going to reduce that cost. For example, if you have a disaster recovery plan in place, it's going to help you be able to react much quicker and more rapidly in terms of your response times and get your business back up and running again much quicker, much less expensively. A lot of times, companies will take the approach of, well, I have cyber insurance and that's going to pick up the tab. And there are many costs that come along with any type of cyber attack or data breach, ranging from there's going to be the forensic cost to bring in attorneys and IT people to kind of undo the damage, the replacement of potentially software and hardware that has been compromised during the attack. There could be fines and penalties that are going to come in from any regulations governing the data that may have been affected. And of course, the reputational damage that comes along with an attack. Most customers are going to be very reluctant to do business with a company that can't protect their data. That's going to really erode confidence with their customers and vendors and things of that nature. So they really want to make sure that they're avoiding that outcome. According to some statistics, the number one reason about 91% of data breaches are initiated through social engineering attacks. In the not too distant past, criminals realized it's very difficult to hack their way through firewalls and intrusion detection systems and endpoint protections. Very expensive, very time consuming. So now they've targeted the weakest link in the chain, us, the human factor. So through social engineering, which is basically deceiving us into opening an attachment that potentially was infected, or clicking on a link that takes us to an infected website, or compromising our own credentials. That's the easiest way for these criminals to get to what they want to get to. A little bit further down the road, there's going to be quantum computing and things of that nature that's going to really just blow through any type of cryptography we have in place right now. But more in the next few years, artificial intelligence is really the concern here, because as though it's very beneficial to businesses in many ways, it's also can be used for evil purposes by these criminals. So they're supercharging their attacks and able to really create a lot of new attack vectors using this technology. The successful companies that are able to combat these types of attacks, typically the number one reason is that they have buy-in from the top, and that culture kind of runs through and imbues itself into all of the employees throughout the organization. If you don't have that buy-in from the leadership team, chances are it's not going to flow down and people aren't going to take it seriously. They're going to put their defenses down and unfortunately become that next victim. Oftentimes, we'll get the call from a company who has known some peer within the industry who's fallen victim to some type of attack, and then the light bulb goes off that, wow, this isn't just some, kind of a ethereal threat. This is something that can potentially bring our company down. They don't want to be that next victim, so they'll call us in and try to assess their company, see where their gaps are, their vulnerabilities are, and we can come in and assist with that remediation.